Finger Lakes Fiber Arts Festival, which is September 21st and 22nd, 2019 at Hemlock, New York on the Hemlock Fairgrounds. It was awesome! It's the Genesee Valley Hand Spinners Guild that supports it. We don't go every year, but we go like every 2 or 3 years. And this is my haul. I'm going to show the information from the people who I actually bought stuff from first. Amy Klee from Stone Edge Fibers, and this is the absolutely fantastic BFL, and this is like nice BFL. It's like the super soft, art dyed, fantastic, like oh my god, so squishy. That was the last thing I bought in the day. We have the Spinner's Hill, Lisa Ann Marion out of Bainbridge, New York. These are all relatively like fiber shed type things. So people weren't coming from very far off. And the Spinner's Hill, I specifically went to the Fiber Festival to get mohair. And these are mohair locks. They're art dyed. And she had like mohair roving that was just white. $1 more per ounce. She had these gorgeous dyed locks. And so I opted to do that. I'm going to use these for blending. I'm not going to spin them straight. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. I think that these are kettle dyed. That's what it looks like to me. Just the way that the fibers are going. And it's kid mohair. It's just so beautiful. So soft. I did not come home with a live goat. I promised my husband I wouldn't come home with a live goat. Turns out it wouldn't have been possible because I didn't have any goats there anyway. My son was very much looking forward to alpacas, and they had no alpacas, which was very sad. However, just because they didn't have the actual alpacas there does not mean that I did not buy alpaca. This did not come in a braid. I braided it myself last night. So I bought these 3 natural color alpaca. So soft, so squishy. And I got this for blending, specifically with my Angora. And this is from Hemlock Hills Alpaca Farm, Bob and Marianne Thompson. And I'm showing 2 business cards here. One is for the alpaca. One is the Alpaca Farm, which is awesome. But the other one is that they actually bought a disused school building, which is right across the street from the fairgrounds. And they turned it into an awesome community center. They have like workshops there. They have classes. They have a little museum. We did not stop there because we were all crispy fried done at the end of the Fiber Arts Festival. But we are going to be looking on their community calendar to see what they have going on. Hemlock isn't like super close to us, but it's not that far if they have awesome things happening. So we're definitely looking forward to checking that out. Power Scour. Okay, so I have horrible allergies, and one of my really bad allergies is coconut oil. And I wasn't sure about their ionic and non-ionic cleaning agents as to what they were specifically, and somebody suggested that I email the company and ask them. And usually when I email companies and ask them what's in their stuff, they're like, well, if you're not sure about it, don't use it, which is completely not helpful. But they actually sent me all the chemistry information on it. They sent me all of the ingredient lists. They gave me a breakdown of everything. They assured me that there is no coconut or palm in this. I am completely thrilled. So I'm very much looking forward to opening this and not dying. I probably wouldn't actually die, but I have breathing issues with it, so I don't want to take that chance. I haven't died yet, but I tend to run when there's coconut around. These 2, this one and this one, come from, there we go, Black North Fiber out of Hilton, New York. And this one is hand-painted roving, 45 wool, 45 de-haired cashgora, and 10% silk. It is absolutely absolutely fantastic to touch. Like, I can't even, it's amazing. This one is, I believe, llama and alpaca 50-50. Yep, 50-50 llama alpaca. They have a bunch of de-haired llama. I guess they have a lot of llamas. Really nice lady. I talked to her for a little bit. She's a lot of fun. This is Robyn and Andy knit stock. They are out of Prattsburg, New York. I'm not sure where Prattsburg is. I know I've heard the name of it, but I'm not entirely certain. And they had a lot of Cotswold, and I love Cotswold. And I didn't buy any of their Cotswold from them, which kind of makes me sad today. But I did not buy that from them. My husband, wonderful man that he is, purchased two things from Woodside Farm Alpaca. These bento boxes of fiber. So it was 4 ounces of fiber, and they were in these little like Chinese food takeout container, like a mini spinning box or a like a paradise fiber type thing. And they were just awesome. And they had sea cell fiber, which is this one, and they had milk fiber, which is this one. And I'm going to take it out. This is the milk fiber. It is delightfully soft and creamy. Apparently the milk fiber dyes really nice. It feels a little sticky, almost like bamboo to me. I'm going to use it for blending, so we'll see how that works out. The sea cell is it's a production to make it. It's not a supernatural fiber. I mean, it comes from nature. It's sort of like rayon in terms of like how much goes into it to make it into a spinnable fiber. And that's my understanding of it. I could be wrong. But it has this wonderful sheen and luster, almost like silk. And so I'm really looking forward to dyeing some of this. I'm going to have to look up how to dye it. This should be an adventure. Do I use cellulose dyes because it is sort of a plant? Do I use natural dyes? Do I heat it high or do I cold dye it? I don't know. We're going to find out. And this doesn't say who I bought it from. It just says Polworth top. She was outside. She had the Angoras, but this was not her fiber. Like, they were just sharing a table. My son picked this out. And I've been spinning Polworth for him for a sweater that's white. And he went through and he squished everything and he found something that he really enjoyed. So this is what I got for him. He's been into Little Boy Blue lately. His favorite color was pink for a long time, and then some idiot told him that pink was a girl's color, which is stupid. And I told him it's stupid because I don't like pink. You'd never know it from all the pink I got in here. Just don't. Pick the blue, which I thought was cool. Because I certainly would not have picked that. And I think if I blend it with some of the other things that are here, that will get nice color pops, like maybe that, and no, we'll figure it out. Anyway, Southern Tier Fiber Arts Guild, me in Wellsville, New York, and you can see their basic information there. They have a lot of different fiber artists involved in their group. Really nice ladies. Wellsville is a little bit far for me to try to beg a ride, so I probably will not get on with them, but if they have a Facebook group, I might check them out there. I haven't decided how I'm going to handle the fibers that are here. Like, I definitely want to incorporate a lot of my Angora because I have a metric ton of the stuff with 9 bunnies. So I've got to dye up some more Angora. Tend to blast through my colors, like my specialty dye things, very quickly, and then I end up with a lot of natural color stuff left over. It should be fun, and I know my husband loves me, which is awesome. And yeah, so we had our 12th anniversary, and it was a blast. We had a great time. It was the perfect day. I've picked 3 colorways. Some from Stash Fiber and some from the fiber that I purchased at the Fiber Festival. And I will probably add in some Angora at some point. I'm thinking I may add in some Lumpkin here because I think that her fluff would really complement this. This is 2 ounces of Chevio, and that is from Minerva's Spindle. And then these 2 are the goat alpaca llama wool, and I just really like these colors together, so I think that that will blend up really nice. I will probably turn this into Rolegs. My next colorway I've got my 2 alpaca here, and then this is like a little bit of alpaca left over from a different project. And then the goat. And I don't know if the kid mohair is going to be, like, I don't know if I'm going to use all of it. And then I also have some pumpkin orange fire star. And I kind of like that with the sparkle. Very fall colors. I love fall colors. I'm a fall color person. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I will likely add in some of my Angora. I'm very happy with how that pops, and I think it'll blend very well and turn into a really pretty, very soft yarn. So this is some mohair locks that came in a spinning box when like the spinning box was brand new. My friend got it like years ago and she passed it on to me because she said she was never going to do anything with it. This is the alpaca I bought, and then the BFL from Stone Edge Fibers, and again a little bit of Fire Star. This is the Tangelino, and so I'll give that a try and see how that works out. And I'm going to blend this all on the blending board. I'll card this and I'll blend everything on the blending board and put it into Rolex. And I think I may actually end up using everything that's here except maybe like half the Fire Star. So that is it. And I love fiber festivals. They make me happy. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a lot of brown. That's okay. Anyway, thank you for sitting through this with me, and I will do another video after I get things blended and spun up.